Hey, welcome back to Astrometica. So, um, I decided to start a game in creative mode. Since they give you creative mode in the game, I thought, you know what? You're going to give me that. I'm going to go play in it. And I'm going to find out what I can do in here. So, that's what I've done. And as you can see, I am in a vehicle bay right now, and I have this little guy. So, I spawned this in, and I built myself a base. Actually, I've built myself two bases. I have one over there, and I have this one here. Now, that right there is the toxic zone that you can go into, and I'm not sure if there's anything in there because I haven't actually gone in. There is another toxic zone over there, uh, way past this one. So I don't think there's anything actually in the other toxic zone, but there might be something in this one. There's that planet way off in the distance that I can see over there. And then, of course, there is a star over there somewhere that we can't get to the star. We can't get to the planet. There's a lot of things we can't get to in here, but there is quite a bit to look at around here. So, this is my horizontal base. And so we were just in the vehicle bay there. And if we go up here, you'll notice I have a round habitat right there with a solar panel on top of it. And then I have four of the large habitats with two solar panels on top of each one there. And then underneath the base is where all my power is. So I have 10 large batteries sitting on top of these two corridors right here. And that's all those corridors are for, is just for those batteries. And maybe I'm going to put some solar panels along the sides of those on the outside here. I haven't quite decided yet. The bottoms of these habitats, the large ones here and these round ones and that, you can't attach anything to those, unfortunately. Um, I kind of wish you could. Hopefully, they're going to do something about that later on. Um, because it looks like you could attach something there like a corridor. Like I have a vertical corridor there, and then I've got these horizontal ones here. And it looks like on the bottom you could attach uh, vertical corridors to there and also there so that you could have, one of these here, put a corridor there, and then have another one right above it. Uh, And you might notice right above my horizontal base here is the warp gate. So yeah, I built my base right underneath the warp gate and right close to whatever that alien thing is over there. I don't know. I've gone into that and I can't find anything in there. So I don't know exactly what's in there. It's probably something that's going to be in the game later on. It's an alien thing, I know that much. So yeah, there's the two corridors with the vertical and the cross piece there. So let's go in and take a look at it from the inside. Now, I've got the car here, and there was enough room that I could put three power cell chargers right here. And then right over here, I've got a medium storage here for my cells for the car. And then when we go up here, this is my mobile fabricator. So all of the mods that that thing takes, I create here. And then this is my power. So I am running 4800 power and I'm using 2959 and I'm creating 78 units every 5 seconds. So I've got more than enough power for what I need. I can customize my vehicle here, which I've already done. It's red and white. And then right here, I've got three battery banks for charging up all of these little guys right here. And then I've got a medium storage next to it to store empty and full batteries as I need them. We go into the first habitat here, and I've got all kinds of machines in here. So we've got our fabricator, the advanced fabricator, we've got the smelter, we've got the tool modifier, and the research. And then, of course, I put windows all over the place so that you could look out at all of that. It kind of looks kind of cool. Um, you might notice over there in the top right corner, 60 FPS. That is, well, frankly, a limitation of my monitor. I do have the game set to refresh at 120, and I actually went into the settings and I set everything except the motion blur to epic. And that's why this looks so good when you look at this and you can actually read that stuff. Uh, bloom, anti-aliasing, textures, everything is set to epic. I don't believe in using motion blur in a game. Like, what is the point? I don't like it. I always turn it off in every game. So these three corridors right here that are connecting this module to that module, uh, when you place another large habitat like this one next to it, they just automatically connect like that. Now, this hab here, you'll notice, is all storage. So I've managed to line this with medium storages, and I could probably have like another line of them come right down the middle here if I wanted. So if I do need more storage, I've got the space to put it. Lining these guys up on the corner was not fun. I placed that one in as close to the wall as I could, and there's a gap there, of course. It will not go straight against the wall because it's in a corner. When you actually do go up against a flat wall, there is a small gap there, but it's much closer to the wall. So this one is flush to the wall, sort of, and then this one's on a 45, and then this one's flush to that wall. And you'll notice here, I had snapping turned on, and that's as close as the snapping would get. So, yeah, needs a little work there, but, you know, it's early access. I don't expect perfection. This is the small round habitat that we saw from outside, and this is my living quarters here. So I have a teleporter right here, and this is flat. So we know where we are. This is the horizontal flat base, basically. So I've got a desk, I've got a planter, I've got a garbage can, a statue, and a bed here with my teleporter. That's all that's in here. And if we go way back here to the next pod, I've got nothing in this one because I ran out of stuff to place. Later on, when they come up with more decorations and stuff, I may decorate this room a little more. And if we go over to this one, this is the hydroponics. So all my food is going to get grown here, and then, of course, I'll have to take it over to storage there. Now, this hallway back here, I put a glass one here so you can look at the gate up there and look out there. And here is the cross section here, and I had to put in one vertical shaft here to separate them a little bit, and then we come down to here. So again, another glass corner here, and you can see the other one up there. And if we come down the hallway here, I did put a window in halfway down here so that I could actually look out there and check on all my batteries up there. And that's the whole purpose of these two hallways that go nowhere down here. I can expand on those, add more batteries further down if I want, or put batteries on the bottom of those. So I've got 10 batteries on there right now, and I can add 10 more down there. Plus, I can put more of the solar panels. So if we look in the advanced here, so this is what I've got there. Big habitat batteries on top of them. And then I can add these corridor solar panels to the outsides of them and maybe put one or two on the inside as well. And then, of course, there is the solar panel extender. So we can make those bigger and we get way more power. Although these are the best ones right here. The Habitat solar panels, which give you 5 units every 5 seconds. This one gives you 2 every 5 seconds. And then these little guys, each one of them gives you 1 every 5 seconds. So, yeah, that one is the best. But these ones, they are helpful. They're decorative. They're not bad. So we've got small habitat batteries, which gives you a capacity of 125, and then the big hab batteries give you a capacity of 200. So that's why I have 10 of them down there, because I want as much capacity as possible. So that is the horizontal base. Let's go over and take a look at another base that I've got, which is back over there, back by our starting point, and that is my vertical base. So go from flat, let's go to vertical. And here we are. So the teleporter is in the living quarters of each of my bases. So, you know, it's a nice starting point. So I've got a desk with a chair here and a garbage can, my bed, a small couch, a statue over there, my bigger couch, another statue, and another statue. And I put windows all over the place in here so you can look out. There's that star way over there, and the horizontal base is right over there. And, excuse me, if we look out over here, there's that toxic area, the really big one that doesn't appear to have anything in it. And then over there, there is a planet over there, although we can't see it from here. It is over there. And you can't get to that planet. I've tried. There is no way that I can see that you can get there. And I don't think it actually exists in the game yet. So there's our starting point right there. That is the little pod that we crashed in right there. And I'm up here. And then down there, that is the first dome that you get to from there. And then there's the 2 domes over there that you can see from this pod. And then back over there is a gold dome, which you can get to. It's not that bad. So yeah, I put a little sign above my desk there. If we go straight across here, this is my vehicle bay over here, and I've changed the layout a little bit from this base to the other one. I have a soul charger right there. My power is right here, which reads exactly the same as the other one. So I think maybe the power that we're seeing here is a combination of this base and that base over there, but I could be wrong because the numbers look exactly the same. Of course, my little car is over at the other base, and there, that little dome right there, if you can get to it, get to that little gap right there, and there's a bunch of asteroids right there where you can get nickel. So from the starting point over there, come over this way and go to that dome and then go just past it. Get all the nickel you want. Every time you log out and log back in, the nickel respawns. This thing always sits in the same place, the mobile fabricator, but I put my battery chargers right here. And I've got no storage in this room. So everything else is up here. So if we go to this level, on this side we've got the fabricator, the advanced fabricator, and then of course the upgrade station, and another cell charger for my little car. And then we've got this little room off the side, which is my vehicle constructor. Now, that is the car that I've got, the summon vehicle. And then there is the skipper, which is a little motorcycle. Now, you look out the windows here, you can see the next level up there. All of these habitats that I've got attached are the round ones up there. So I've got a bunch of large batteries up there. I've got 5 of them on this side and 4 small batteries, and then 2 solar arrays coming off the side there. And then on the top of each one of these round ones, I've got one of the big solar panels. So we're looking at, I think, 5? Yeah, probably 5 of those big solar panels. And then I've got more batteries and solar panels on this side. So small batteries are on the corners, and then the large batteries are on the bottom and the top there. Although, when we get up there, I'll show you the situation up there. I've got a bunch of wall storage along here, and I've got 4 hydroponic planters here and my recycler. So let's go upstairs. The last level, the secret level. And I've got another recycler up here. I don't know why. I put 2 of them in, but yeah, I have them. Nothing on the outside here because I just wanted to leave these windows open so that you could, get a good view of everything out here. And then this is my habitat colorizer right here, and it's the reason my base is red. Actually, it's the reason both of my bases are red and white. So we come along this corridor, we've got a window here, although you can't see a lot other than that solar panel there. And I put the glass corridor here so you can see the batteries up there, and you can see the solar panels there, and you can see the small batteries over there and up there, and there's our solar panels on top of each of those. There is one on top of my quarters down there, and then one on each of those. So I've got 5 of those big ones up out here, and then a couple of smaller ones. And this just wraps back around to the other side, and then we've got the same thing over on this side. So let's go down here, and let's go outside, and I'll show you the vertical base from out here. So there's our vehicle bay there, and there's where we can make vehicles. And yeah, this is the vertical base. So solar panels out there, big and small batteries along there, solar panels on each of those. And then we've got our vertical shaft that connects everything up there. So it's kind of a compact design, but also kind of a spread out design, really, because the rooms that we've got here, uh, I could fit most of the machines in 2 of these small round habitats. There aren't that many of them, honestly. The batteries, you just need to create corridors to attach the batteries to, and also the solar panels there. But then you can put these solar panels on top of the round habitats here, also the square variants, and also the large rectangular ones as well. So you've got lots of room for power on there, lots of options for it. You can make all kinds of variations on a base. This just happens to be 2 of them that I've done. And I think, so yeah, where you see that car right there, My car is not actually sitting there. That is just kind of an indicator of what direction my car is in. My base is right there, the horizontal base. And there's the warp gate over there. Or, oh no, that's that other bubble with the alien thing, right? The warp gate is right there. Um, yeah, I think I might head off out into the expanse here. Uh, Try and find some stuff. Although I know there's stuff in these little domes right here that I need to go and get. And then there's those cargo pods that are kind of all over the place. But there's lots of stuff that I haven't found in the game yet. Uh, I've been playing the game and finding stuff as I go along. Um, yeah, there's our starter pod over there. And then that little gap right there, just behind this dome, there's our nickel over there. And we've got iron and copper and ice and glass, or quartz, which we can make into glass, all around there. And, you know, all these little asteroids here, we can mine most of those to get the stuff we need. And then over by those two, there's a bunch of the same resources over there. You can see all of the ice that's floating around right there that we can make water out of. And then, of course, where my base is over there, there's a bunch of asteroids over there we can mine. There's a bunch over there. And if I just move over here, oh, no, won't be able to see it there. Over where those two domes are over there, there is a ship that flew into all of this and crashed. There it is, right there. Great big ship right there. And in between each of these sections, there are asteroids floating around in there that have gold. So we will need gold for some stuff, but copper, iron, nickel, and that, gonna need more of that than we are gold, honestly. There's the gold dome up there. There's some good stuff in there. So I won't spoil that one for you. Um, yeah. So there's the vertical base. The horizontal base is over there. The warp gate is also over there. So I'm going to head off somewhere. I don't know where yet. Maybe over there. I gotta find another spot. And I'm going to try and build a really crazy looking base. Like that one seems almost kind of crazy. That one over there, not so much. I want to go and build something that you look at it and go, have you lost your mind? And, possibly. Who knows? But yeah, I think somewhere over there, I might go and build just the craziest thing that I can. So, I'm going to get out of here, go get building that, and I'll catch you later.